Without Discord or YouTube, early modders shared their work on message boards, IRC channels, and niche fan sites. Places like Planet Elder Scrolls and Elder Scrolls forums became incubators of creativity and chaos. Looking at you, pig modding. This was the Wild West, a place where people with no formal training were teaching themselves level design, scripting, and storytelling. Some modders became legends. Red for custom heads, Emma for companions, and the founders of Tamriel Rebuilt for building a world beyond the game's borders. As I began piecing this series together, I knew I couldn't start with the tools alone. I needed voices. And so the first stop on my research was an archive of over 20 hours of modder interviews, thanks to the incredible work of the Marwyn Modding Showcases YouTube channel.
Greetings and welcome to the 8th episode of Marwyn Modding Interviews. With me today is Yeti. With me tonight is Melkor Dark. I'm your host, Dark Elf Guy, and with me today is Danae.
Hey there.
Nearly all of the interviews were conducted by a single host, Dark Elf Guy, whose calm curiosity and deep respect for the scene helped draw out rich stories from dozens of modders. What I found was so pleasant. A plethora of different people from different walks of life. Engineers, artists, students, retirees.
Be busy recently.
Yep, working on my own mods and, working on moving from the house and such has been keeping me pretty busy, but...
We had a person who designed a lot of the houses for us, briefly. I believe Archmagister Antares, or I'm afraid I can't pronounce his name.
Oh yeah, my go-to was the pawnbroker in Balmora, since she was, all alone in her shop there. It's like, okay, I'll just kill you, take all your shop goods, and just make a home here.
And that's easy. My first mod, which I'm fairly sure is going to be my last mod as well, is my house, Pegasus Estate.
I picked Morrowind off a store shelf in, I think, 2008. And at the time I'd been following the previews and reviews for Oblivion.
Some looking to add a missing feature, others building new continents. Some mods were made in a weekend, others over decades. These interviews weren't just data, they were culture, history, passion, and they're helping me build something bigger, a grand timeline, one that spans decades, projects, and people all woven together by a shared love for this strange and wonderful world called Tamriel.